DIYers, what's up? Mike Borders with the Mike Borders channel. Thank you for watching. Hey, in the event that you have vibrating or wobbling wheels, whether it's in front or in the rear, it's very possible that you have a damaged hub and bearing. And even worse, it may already be separating. That's not good. We're gonna go outside and show you kind of what to look for. All right, DIYers, we are in the garage and here is our Chevy Colorado. And again, we are going to show you how you can actually and quickly check to see if you got a bad or faulty and needing to be replaced wheel bearing. At this point, DIYers, I got the camera set back. I want to give you a couple different camera angles to again show you how you can tell if you got a bad and needing to be replaced inner bearing and tire, rim, and your hub or bearing. And come down here and ensure that you've got the weight of the vehicle lifted up. In our case, we've lifted the vehicle up with a jack, and for safety purposes, we installed a jack stand. Never trust a jack. Always use a jack stand. At this point, I'm going to grab either side of the tire and I'm going to rock it back and forth. As you can see, there is just a little bit of play. And cruising down the highway around 70 miles an hour, that causes a lot of vibration and wobbling. However, one thing we realized with our truck, it does not wobble or vibrate the steering wheel. Now I want to show you a closer view of the internal portion here. Now to a closer view, again, the internal hub and wheel bearing. And back here, you see the rotor and caliper on the left-hand side there. And again, I'll grab either side of the tire and I'll carefully rotate it back and forth. You see that? You can also see the internal rotor moving with it, which is not good, DIYers. See that? At this point, the camera angle is directly in front of the vehicle, looking back at the front tire, and again, grabbing either side of the tire, and I will move the tire back and forth. And that is significant play in the tire and hub, and that is not going to fix itself. That needs to be replaced. And to a different camera angle. Not good. And back to a close-up of the inner portion here. And again, DIYers, if you have aggressive play and wobbly symptoms right in this area, it's very possible you have a worn out bearing and hub assembly. However, it may be as simple and friendly as grabbing a large socket and tightening this nut. It is possible that this is loose, however unlikely, but we cannot rule it out as an option. And I believe that is maybe a 27-inch socket that needs to go on there. Maybe smaller, maybe larger. I don't remember exactly. However, in the event that you remove all of your lug nuts as well as the tire and rim, where you can gain access to the inner portion of the wheel well and hub, such as your calipers and rotor, and you grab the rotor and you can rock it back and forth as well as up and down in a pretty friendly manner, it is definitely time to replace that inner hub and bearing. Taking a step back, and hopefully this helps, DIYers. Hey, scrolling above right now is a link to a video, as well as down below in the comment section, as well as description section, to the video where we show replacement of this exact hub assembly. Definitely check that out if you're interested. From here, hey, do us a favor, below the video, you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely ring your YouTube bell. That would be very helpful to us. We would really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching.